Going live. All right. Now we are ready to go. Welcome, everybody. This is our performance seminar today for Friday, the 9th of May. We have two pianists with us, and I would like to invite Miss Phoebe. So, Phoebe, when you're ready, why don't you introduce yourself, your name, the name of the piece that you're going to play, and who wrote it?
Hi, my name is Phoebe. Today I will be playing Hallelujah from Leonard Cohen.
Yeah, nice. Leonard Cohen.
Wait, can I restart real quick?
What was that? Sorry?
Can I restart?
That's all right. You can just go from here. That's fine. That was all brilliant. Wonderful. So you might as well just keep going. Do you want to just go from there? Hallelujah.
Okay. Wait, I think I did a mistake.
No, that was fine. That was fine. And then it just goes down to you were here. And then yeah. Do you want to go from
I want to restart the whole thing because I didn't.
this other thing? Okay. All right, go for it. How did it feel the second time round?
What?
How did it feel the second time round?
Good.
Yeah. So what was stopping you the first time? What do
I
you think it
was
was?
sweating. So scary.
No, is it really hot? Is it really hot there?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. And so you managed to wipe your sweat off and make yourself feel better the second time around?
yeah.
Good. Excellent. Well, everything seems in place, right? I think that was a really good tempo that you maintained throughout the whole thing. It wasn't too fast, wasn't too slow. Well, what do you think about the speed? Was that a good speed?
Yeah.
Yep, yep, yeah. And also all the notes were in place, right? Everything was lined up. Nothing was too tricky. It seems like this is pretty easy piece for you. Do you find this piece pretty easy to play?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I make a lot of mistakes
So why did you make mistakes? Why do you think you made mistakes?
because I'm scared of doing the performance.
This is true. This can happen. Yeah. Oh, so what was scary about doing the performance?
I didn't want to make a mistake.
True. It'd be interesting if you went into the performance not actually thinking about or allowing yourself to make mistakes, right? You're like, if I make a mistake, that's fine, and just keep on going. My guess is you probably wouldn't make many mistakes at all, right? As opposed to thinking, oh, I don't want to make any mistakes. Usually what we think about is what happens, right? Like, can you remember when you're at school and you're like, "Oh, I hope I don't trip up. I hope I don't trip up when you're in a race." And then you almost feel like you're going to trip up, as opposed to, I'm just going to run from here to the finish line. So try that. Try that. The mind is an interesting machine, right? It will do whatever you tell it, right? Or it kind of locks into things like so. But from how you played, it sounded great. Yeah. Notice when you played it the second time, what were you thinking about the second time? How was it? How was it that much better than the first time? What were you thinking the second time?
Nothing.
Exactly. Right? See, you solved your own problem. Now it's easier said than done to think nothing, right?
Yeah.
But if you do sit down and practice and just say, okay, I'm going to play this through and I'm just going to play the notes. I don't going to think about doing it right or doing it wrong. Just play the notes. Yeah. And even if for whatever reason there is a wrong note, it doesn't matter. You just move on to the next. Yeah. Hey Vihan, what's your experience about performing? In those moments that you perform and like it goes really smoothly, what are you thinking about?
Um, Nothing. I am a bit nervous always, but like I just like play it. But like I'm always a bit nervous.
So what advice would you offer to Phoebe so that she can feel more relaxed or just um, for the experience to be more enjoyable for her?
Maybe like think of it as like just playing and ignore the fact that you're in a performance. Just play it as if there's nothing around. Like you're not
Hmm.
just
Yeah, it's almost as if there's no weight on it, right? There's nothing, there's no what's it called? Consequences. Yeah. Because Phoebe, were you happy with how you played it through the second time?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about the second time did you feel had improved compared to the first time?
I. Uh, Wait, can you repeat it again?
What was improved the second time that you didn't have the first time?
I played all of the notes correctly.
Yeah, yeah, I think so, right? I think you just took more time. Yeah. So that's another thing you can do. Just take a little bit more time and just really focus. Just focus on what note comes next. Yeah. Good, Phoebe. That was great. All right, we'll keep on charging forward. Mr. Vihan, go ahead and introduce yourself and what you're going to play.
My name is Vihan and I'll be playing Energico. Uh, did it? Am I playing it memorized?
Let's see. No, but if you can play it memorized, go for it.
I think I'd like it with the notes.
Do you want to? Would you like to try playing it by memory?
Sure.
Great. Okay, give it your best shot. Great, Vihan. How did it feel performing it by memory?
I forgot to like. I forgot that I was supposed to play this part, but after that it was pretty smooth. So
Yeah. If you compare that performance in general to when you played it last week, what's the difference?
last week, I guess I was trying too hard.
Right? And now you just allowed it to flow, right? Phoebe, what did you think of Vihan's performance?
I think he did like everything smooth, but some parts were a mistake, but he still kept going.
Yeah, that's really important. I'm glad that you pointed that out. I think it's a great skill to have, both of you. If you make a mistake, your ability to just keep going. Yeah. Not to stop, but just to keep on charging forward and to think about what's going to come next. Yeah. It's good. Yeah, I felt that you playing it by memory, you were a lot more musical. I felt that you were a lot more connected to the music, and you were listening more. When you're reading the music, often we're just reading the music and we're not listening that much because we're trying to follow the page. But the fact you were able to play it by memory, all right, it allowed the music just to flow. It was wonderful. Good use of dynamics, great speed for the most of it. For most of the piece, you're able to keep a pretty steady tempo the whole way. Yeah. So I would suggest just work just a little bit more on the memory so that you know your transitions. Where's the other part? That part will be fine. Yeah, and listen back to this recording. I think you'll surprise yourself at just how much more in control you are of the piece compared to when you last played it. Right, and then from there,
This is the first time I'm playing this in a performance, I think.
oh, I've heard you play this before in performance seminar.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
I started it this week. This song.
Oh, you started this week? Oh, what was the piece that you played last week then?
I think it was called Maunaragam. It went like this.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, great. Well, there you go. There you go. So even comparing it to when you played Monoraga, this is stronger. It just has more conviction. Yeah. So I would go back to Monoragam and see if you can play it with the same sense of intensity. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. Well, congratulations. This is a great job for only having played it for a week, and it's in the memory. All right, both of you, that is the end of our class. Do watch this video back so that you can take notes on your own playing, ways to improve. And Phoebe, it was nice to see you in performance seminar. We'll see you again very soon, yeah?